I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly daily all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we are taking a closer look at Deathstroke issue number 29, with several factions all vying for the deadliest man in the DC universe. Who will come out on top? Well, let's hop on in together and find out. Alrighty then, so picking up from where the last issue left off, Deathstroke was on his way to deal with some triad goons that his daughter had been killing. These guys also just so happened to be kidnapping some nuns who were friends of the guy who built Deathstroke's suit, Dr. Isherwood. They were also using their Chinese governmental contacts to pressure the government into sending the new Superman Kong Kenan after Deathstroke, so you know, needless to say they've been pretty busy. Slade, being the master of timing that he is, chooses now to tell Tara, the last member of his teenage team who's still tagging around with him, that, you know what, I never actually loved you, and what we had together, yet wasn't special to me at all. This means we enter into one hell of a Mexican standoff between the Triad, Tara, and Deathstroke himself, all fighting to kill one another. But hey, what about Rose Wilson, right? She's the one who started all of this, or at least her split personality Willow seemed to have started this. Rose attempts to confide in her brother Jericho about everything that's going on, not only with her, but perhaps the fact that she now fears that it was Willow who killed Jericho's fiance. And hey, while we're on the subject of the Wilson family dysfunction, here's a little bit more for you. Slade's ex has decided now that he's no longer playing nice and being a tool of the government, then she's going to be forced to return to her old status quo of trying to hunt down and kill him. She tries to get Wintergreen on her side, but shockingly Wintergreen quit in the previous issue. He does, however, give ex-wifey some really important information, that is that if she wants to kill Deathstroke, she's going to have to get a hold of Rose's sword, as it might very well be the only thing capable of getting around Deathstroke's amazing healing factor, and Deathstroke is going to need his amazing healing factor too, because he's coming up against the new Superman again. Wow, Deathstroke really has all the worst luck in the world with young people, does he not? If it's not the Teen Titans, then it's his own kids. If it's not his own kids, it's this guy. Now, Rose tries to finish things up with the son of the Triad boss. That's that dude in the costume whose name escapes me at this moment. She says that, you know what, she didn't actually want to kill any of those people, that she's sick in the head, and could, you know, we maybe just let this slide just this one time. This guy's not totally unsympathetic. In fact, he too is being pushed by familial responsibility and clan honor to do the deed, even though he doesn't exactly want to either. Now, Slade wants to be a helicopter dad, get involved and save his daughter, but Isherwood stops him, saying that the only way that Rose will be able to work through this psychological split personality stuff is if she deals with this problem on her own. And this is where the comic actually starts to get pretty weird. You see, Deathstroke thinks that the whole split personality thing is bunk, and that Isherwood got inside his daughter's head, maybe fitted her with an AI similar to the one that he's been talking to all this time in his own suit. Only, here's the big twist, Isherwood never put a talking AI system into Slade's new Ikon suit. That means all this time we've heard Deathstroke talking to himself, he's been doing just that, talking to himself. Well, I guess after all the years worth of violence and close calls with death, the Terminator has finally cracked. That means when he gets arrested at the end of this issue, they don't throw him into regular prison, oh no, they throw him into Arkham Asylum. So that was Deathstroke number 29, everybody, and overall this was a crazy issue that threw absolutely everything at the wall. I'm happy to say most of it stuck. I guess this was ultimately supposed to be Rose's story, and yet in the end, her and the guy she's fighting just don't have to fight anymore. Same with the fun cameo from Kenan Kong, the new Superman. He just kind of goes away at the end. They do give some very much needed backstory to Rose's sword. It's been appearing on and off all throughout this story, and I never understood why, only until right here at the end. Deathstroke in Arkham Asylum is also one of those great all-time winning pitches that, you know what, I just cannot wait to see where that one goes. Overall, this issue was pretty solid, even if it rushed to the ending a little too much for my taste. Overall, I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. So that's Deathstroke, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, be sure to take a closer look at some of these other videos I've been working on. Then you can follow me on social media at CapeJoel, so you always know what I'm doing next. And hey, if you like what I do and are in the market for some cheap trade paperbacks, please check out my book depository link down in the description. Not only will you get a great deal and not have to pay anything for shipping, but a small percentage of everything you buy goes to support me and the channel. You win, I win, everybody wins, I tell ya. And until next time, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I'll see you all again later. Bye-bye.